When we talk about gardening, the footwear that we choose seems to be an afterthought. Today, I'm going to share with you my 3 go-to footwear that I use in my gardens. The next garden shoes that I use all the time are my Slogger slip-on boots, and I've had a pair of these ever since my first season when I was gifted a pair for Christmas, and now I keep a pair at every door because they're so easy to slip on as I'm going outside doing any kind of garden work. And unlike these Sloggers over here, these are good to be able to slip on when I'm going out in the mornings when there's dew all over the grass and I don't have to worry about getting dirty, and they're just so easy to be able to walk out in the garden in. They're especially good in the early spring when we get a lot of water and we have a lot of water puddles and things like that, and I'm able to work in the garden not having to worry about the mud splashing up on me or getting my feet wet and muddy. So I definitely use these more in the spring, in the fall, in the winter. But I also like them in the summer. Maybe it's just me, but when I'm harvesting in a thick patch of something like black-eyed peas, we do have snakes around here, and even though most of them are harmless, it gives me a little bit of extra peace of mind to have a little bit more protection as I'm harvesting in the middle of the summer when some of the vegetation can get pretty thick. In the summer though, they're not my preference when I'm wearing shorts, because even though these are really smooth, this fabric here doesn't rub at all. I just like not having anything rubbing against the bottom of my leg when I'm working in the garden. So I definitely like a lower footprint when I'm working in the summer for that reason. I prefer wearing these when I'm wearing pants or jeans or something in the garden more than shorts. And then another thing, even though I have used these for long periods of time in my garden when I've had to do other work like hauling mulch and compost and things like that, they're not the most comfortable because they don't have all that soft of a sole here. And so eventually my feet typically tend to wear out when I have a long amount of work to do in the garden during the day. But overall, I do use these and love these in my garden for those specific tasks.